Which procedure should you use, the regular probate process or the new petition to determine succession to primary residence? We'll get into that next. Welcome back to the channel featuring the leading probate real estate team in all of California. I'm Brendan Mohr, Realtor, life member of the Masters Club, and certified probate and trust specialist by the California Association of Realtors.
And I'm Bill Heyman. I'm a licensed California professional fiduciary. I'm also a licensed California real estate broker, and I'm a registered and bonded California legal document assistant specializing in probate and trust work.
Now go ahead and like and subscribe, and if you've got a house to sell, we can help you avoid the cost and headache of probate and trust administration. Those services come with the listing at a phenomenal discount with no upfront fees, saving families thousands in costs. We can even help with the petition to determine succession to primary residence process. Our contact info is in the About section. Don't wait, reach out today. So you need to sell your late father's home as soon as possible. Should you use a regular probate process or the petition to determine succession to primary residence? We'll get into that because it depends on a number of things to consider, right, Bill?
It does.
One of those would be how many heirs there are.
Yep.
Right? If there's more than one, consider using the regular probate procedure. If there's only one heir, then the new procedure may be better. If there's more than one, it can be a little bit tougher because now you're having to get everyone to sign the petition. It will end up being titled in all the heirs' names. It's just a much more difficult process.
It could actually slow down the process.
Oh, yes. Yeah. And you've mentioned that in some of our other videos about that.
Yeah. Then there's also, now with this new petition to determine succession to primary residence, you got to look at the debts that Dad had. If he had a lot of debts, I don't think I would use this new procedure, because with this new procedure, the heirs become responsible for all of the debts of the decedent. So if Dad passed away and he had a $20,000 credit card he owed on here, a $10,000 credit card he owed on here, he's got a bunch of medical bills. Well, if you use the new procedure, congratulations, you're going to be responsible for those debts. So,
right, that's a big one. Now, one thing I was thinking is a great use of working with an experienced probate realtor. If you know a probate realtor, an experienced one, and please look on our channel for interview questions for probate realtors. You can reach out to me if you're not within 2 hours of Sacramento. I can refer you to one, but if you're within 2 hours of Sacramento, I'm highly experienced. But
absolutely,
if you're working with a regular probate realtor, use the regular probate procedure. It'll be actually pretty simple.
Well, yeah, and what I was going to say is, if you need to sell that probate home fast, use a regular procedure with a highly experienced probate realtor like Brendan, and you'll be able to get that home sold much faster than you would if you used the new procedure.
Now, some of those emergency situations might be if you're facing foreclosure.
Yeah, and I've worked with many probate cases that have had homes in foreclosure. When you have a home in foreclosure, yeah, you need to get that home sold as soon as possible. And again, the new procedure does not allow you to file any emergency orders before that first hearing if you need them. Whereas with a regular probate, you can file within a couple of days after you start the probate some emergency orders, and you can get the court to allow you to list and sell the home much faster. So, you got a foreclosure or another emergency situation where you've got to get the home sold as quickly, use the regular procedure, regular probate procedure. Absolutely.
How about there's a missing heir or beneficiary?
Yeah, that's another good point. It happens relatively often where you can't find one of the heirs. You don't know whether they're living or deceased. No one's seen them in 20 years. Well, that's a problem for the new procedure, because on the new procedure, all heirs or beneficiaries have to sign that petition. And if you can't get them all to sign, it's a problem. Whereas with the regular probate process, if you've got a missing heir, there's a workaround for that in the probate code. And I've done many probate cases where we couldn't find an heir, yet we can still get it done. So again, if you need to sell that house quickly, you've got a missing heir, you for sure want to use the regular procedure, probate procedure.
So it sounds like to me, if there's one heir, maybe a couple and they're in agreement, it may be a good procedure.
Yeah.
But if you're concerned about any debts that you may or may not even know about, Medi-Cal is a big one. A lot of people don't even really realize that it's there. If there's a lot of debts, if you're working with an experienced probate realtor, if you're pending foreclosure, if you're missing an heir or beneficiary, I'll throw another one in there. If there's a lot of heirs, it may be better, really would be better if you went through a regular probate process.
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah, very much so.
Anything else you'd like to add?
I think that covers it for now.
Well, great. And if you do want to go through the petition to determine succession to primary residence process, reach out to us. Bill will help you out. And if you're looking to sell the house, it's included in our fee, in the listing fee. And of course, if you're looking to probate, we also do that at a substantial discount. Save you many, many thousands of dollars and get you through probate fast. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.